Out of each case of Coca-Cola, you sell 24 cold bottles. Each cold bottle represents a customer in your place of business pausing for refreshment, enjoying a Coca-Cola, looking around at other merchandise that's for sale. So every case of Coca-Cola represents 24 opportunities to sell other items. Multiply your 520 cases a year by 24. That's 12,480 cold bottle sales each year. 12,480 times when a customer has the leisure and the opportunity to look around at other merchandise, see other items that they need and want. Buy something else, giving you an additional sale, an added profit. Some of those extra purchases might very likely be take-home cartons or cases of Coca-Cola. This is business that makes an easy profit for you. It's quantity purchase, 6, 12, or 24 bottles at a time that people simply pick up, pay you for, and carry away. Maybe you ought to take a closer look at this. It's the profit meter that your route salesman carries. He can show you on this meter a straight, factual story of what the sale of Coca-Cola can do for you. What are your weekly sales? Are you just getting started on this high-profit business, selling, say, 5, 6, or 7 cases a week through your cooler? All right, here's where you can see your profit figure. The facts about what you can make on the sale of Coca-Cola in a year because of its high markup and rapid turnover. And here are the figures that show how many customers you served while making that profit. Here's how many customers stopped in your place long enough to look around and be attracted by displays of other items. You can stretch this thing down the road a mile, and the profit figures will get bigger and bigger. It can be done, you know. It is being done. There's a sound reason why the profit story on the sale of Coca-Cola is good. Here it is. Consumer demand, the preference of the good old American public, your customers. They create the amazing turnover on your stock because more than half of all the people who drink carbonated beverages prefer Coca-Cola. What is it that brings these people year after year, day after day to your place of business for Coca-Cola? It can be said in 3 words. They like it. They like the taste, the delicious, refreshing quality of Coca-Cola that's been the same everywhere for well over a half-century. They know when they take a cold bottle out of your cooler that the taste of Coca-Cola will be the same as they've always known it. There's another constant thing, the reminder to your customers that they like it. The constant reminder that whoever they are, wherever they are, whatever they may do, they can pause and refresh with an ice-cold bottle of Coca-Cola. This is your advertising campaign, creating a desire that leads consumers to one place, the place where your sign tops off the whole campaign by saying, here it is. Here is the place to get it. Pause, refresh yourself in my place of business. The quality, the flavor are constant, unchanging. They like it. These things are working for you, and they all add up to profit. So how do you get the most out of it? How do you cash in on your customers' buying habits and preferences? Here's the man with that answer. Know him? If you don't, you know one who's pretty much like him. He's your route salesman for Coca-Cola. He's the man with the profit meter, and he's the man with training in how to merchandise Coca-Cola so he can help you take advantage of consumer demand and help you make more profit from the sale of Coke. Let's look at it this way. It wouldn't do the route salesman any good to sell you a lot of Coca-Cola, stock you up with a lot of Coke and collect the money from you and let it go at that. Because nobody makes a profit until you sell Coca-Cola and you make a profit. So your route salesman has one main job to do, to help sell Coke to your customers so that you get maximum sales. To do this, he draws on a wide background of specialized knowledge, the experience of many people on how to merchandise Coca-Cola in your place of business so your stock will turn over and over and over.
Franklin,
Yes, Jack?
your customers are sure working on that cooler now, since we got it out there where they can see it and get at it.
Yes, Jack, I have to admit it. They're really going for it.
They'll do it every time, Mr. Franklin.
Yes, they'll do it every time. And they'll pay you real profits for your thoughtfulness in putting that cooler out where it's convenient to them. Here's a standing invitation to all your customers to pause, refresh, make yourself at home, and look around. And the same thing works with carton displays.
Well, Jack, if we'd made a bet, I'd have lost. I mean on the way the carton sales is picking up.
Well, you can't lose on that kind of setup, Mr. Bailey. Those cartons began to talk sales as soon as you put up that mass display.
Yes, I guess they do speak pretty well of themselves.
Those are the important sales to make. The extra sales that aren't always on shopping lists. They come when a desirable product is out where it makes its own sales talk. Reminds the customer to pick it up, take it home.